Well, you may have heard in the news lately, Obama was saying, talking about a court case in America, and he talked about the rule of law. Now, it's been coming up quite a lot lately, so probably an opportune time for all of you people out there who don't have time to do the research and to study to explain what the rule of law is. And it's a very complicated subject, but let's simplify it. So, first of all, get your favorite search engine, and if you go online to Bovier's Online Law Dictionary, this is the page that will come up. So you can search for any uh, letter of the alphabet, and it will bring up the pages. So we're going to go to R, which is rule of law, and it states here quite simply: rules of law are general maxims formed by the courts who, having observed what is common to many particular cases, announce this conformity by a maxim, which is called a rule. So it becomes a rule of law. Because in doubtful and unforeseen cases, it is a rule for their decision. It embraces particular cases within general principles. So any court case that the judges decide on becomes a rule of law or a general maxim. But then they slip something in that will nullify their decisions. And this is where we get caught out all the time. So a general, well, most of the time anyway, general maxims are put in italics. All court cases are put in italics. So if you put something in italics, the judge cannot see them because it is cursive language, and so you're cursing him. He can't see it. So what we have to do to get the rule of law to apply is to make sure that we put it in upright, not um, not not in italics. So when any new statute is passed, judges must decide if our rights have been affected. This is what they do with all legislation because it's a private company that makes statutes and legislation. So if any of the new legislation is going to infringe on our rights, then the courts must decide, and they tell you this on their website. Here's our website for New Zealand, and if we look at it, they conduct more than 1,600 criminal trials a year and hear more than 1,000 substantive civil cases between individuals. But if you look at the next paragraph down, courts have a wide variety of functions. They include enforcing the criminal law, resolving civil disputes among citizens, upholding the rights of the individuals, ensuring that government agencies stay within the law, and explaining the law. So the courts must stay within the law, and they must explain the law to us if our rights are being infringed. So how does that not happen? Well, judges, lawyers, police will try to drag us into the legal argument, and they'll always say we cannot give legal advice. They must give lawful advice, they know that. So if we uphold the law, they must uphold our rights. Don't get sucked into the legal side of the ledger because that's how they'll trap you every time. That and making sure that your maxims or your rules of law are not in italics. It's only a very short video, but I hope it's helped for you to understand the complexities of their legal system. Thank you.